Ooh, wow, look at this. Look at this picture. Wow, this art is crazy. You just see a head coming out of the water. What's up, y'all? This is Desmond, and it's been a while since I've done a World of Horror video, and I figured I should check out some of the most recent mods that the very creative people of the World of Horror Discord community has created. And I've collected mods that were made from maybe, I would say, April 2021 to May 2021. So we're going to check out a few of those. If you want to check out the mods that are going to be seen in this video, just go to the World of Horror Discord server that is in the description section of this video. And yo, let's get into it right now. Let's do it. Okay, this one is called Gadget from the Future. And wow, look at this drawing of this robot. This looks pretty cool. You find a seemingly futuristic robot wandering around the school gate. Natsuno, the Sentinel. You're obviously not Natsuno, but it looks like it wants to follow you. We could ignore it or take it back to school. Why don't we take it back to school? Uh-oh, luck check failure. You try to bring the robot back to the school. It might be a school project of some genius who created a robot, for all you know. After a while, men in black suits claim the robot is theirs. You gave it to them. The MIB gave you some money, but you think it's a bad idea. And we have some doom added, but we get some funds added. So I'll take a little funds right now. This event is called Distant Thunder. Once a year, the village is haunted by a strange phenomenon. Beams of light emerge from the sky, fast as lightning bolts. And wow, yeah, this is cool. I really like this. See some beams of light. Some of them are going into the water. Some of them looks like they're going on land. And we could look at the view or turn back and run. You know, let's look at the view. Let's see what happens. Hiding in the tall grass, you peek over the hill. Despite the strangeness of the scene, you are fascinated by the dream-like view. And we get 10 experience. That's pretty generous. This event is called Bozuumi Muru. Walking around downtown, you stumble across some street art, the crashing waves, and the creature looking out of it stirs something inside you. You can't help but to stop walking to take a second glance. Why don't we either stare at the mural for a bit or keep walking? Let's see. I really like this picture, by the way. This looks great. Only stare at it for a bit. Luck check success. While appreciating the street art, someone comes over and starts a conversation. It turns out they're the artist. You learn the piece was based on something they saw in the ocean, and they go on to talk about other strange happenings. After telling the artist of their own investigations, they decide to join you in your cause. Oh, sweet. And we get Kyoko. All right, yeah, this was a good event. I like this one. Ooh, wow, look at this. Look at this picture. Wow, this art is crazy. You just see a head coming out of the water. let's see what's going on with them. Your trudge through a muddy part of the wood reveals a hidden pond. It's dark with barely anything visible thanks to the thick canopy of the forest. Eerily, an open spot of the canopy reveals what looks like a person's head barely above the water. They appear to be in shock. Oh gosh. We can either investigate, dive in, or throw a rock. Why don't we, you know what? Let's throw a rock. Let's see what happens when we throw a rock. You don't trust anything in that pond. You throw a rock at the thing in the water and watch it sink with the weight crumpling around the stone as it fades into the dark water. The following day's news report mentioned a body being found with no face. The memory of the pond returns and fills you with dread. Wow, that's creepy. A body with no face. Wow. Yeah, this was a creepy one. This was very, very creepy. Oh wow, look at the drawing on this one. This is pretty cool. This one is called Lending a Hand. You return to your apartment, tired after a long day of investigation, when you come across Uchan, your neighbor that recently just moved in. She's carrying some boxes inside her apartment. They look kind of heavy, and she's having a rough time getting them inside. Maybe you can give her a hand. Either give her a hand or too tired. You know, she looks pleasant enough. Let's give her a hand and let's see what happens. Strength check failure. Sadly, being tired didn't make the job easier. The boxes were a little more heavier than expected, and you made a misstep. While you didn't drop any box, you injured yourself. In the end, you managed to get the rest inside. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. Here, I hope this make it worth it. I think it should be, I hope this makes it worth it. She says as she reaches for one of the boxes and hands you an item. Oh, we get a energy drink. Oh, cool. Cool. I kind of wonder about the other option. But yeah, this was a cool event, and I love the art. This is great. Okay, we're back at Pond of Peril, and you know what? Why don't we dive in? Yeah, let's dive in and see what happens. Dexterity check failure. Entering the water, you find the pond more difficult to swim through than you anticipated. You finally close in on the face, but it suddenly submerges beneath the dark surface. Your dives below the surface don't yield the body, and we have 2 reason removed. Ooh. I wonder what it was. This one is called Mansion Stalker, and we have a illustration of looks like a I don't know if it's looks kind of like a ghostly person by a window. All right, let's see what this is about. Leaving the creepy mansion, you tense up as you see the stalker glaring at you from the window. You notice that she was a friend of yours at school, but she died years ago. Who or what is she doing to you now? Whoa. Oh, that's creepy. We can either wait for her to leave or destroy the window. Let's destroy the window. You punch the window successfully, leaving the stalker surprised. She chuckled. This isn't a nice place for a reunion. We shall meet again. She leaves, giving you room to breathe. And we have some doom remove. and we have 7 experience added. Wow, that was a creepy one. Okay, this event is called An Old Friend. You come across an old friend from school you haven't seen in years. They invite you a to a should be a cafe down the street to catch up. But before you could answer, you notice something oddly familiar. They carry an amulet with a strange sigil around it. Same sigil on it, excuse me. It somehow looks familiar, but you don't know why. We could accept the invitation or excuse yourself and leave. Why don't we accept? Oh gosh. Strength check failure. Unfortunately, you couldn't take your eyes off the amulet and you ended up being in some sort of trance. Snap, snap. Hey, you alright? Your friend snaps you out of it with a worried expression on their face. Confused, you excuse yourself out of the situation. Not knowing what just happened, you return to your apartment, making sure that no one is following you. And we have 1 stamina and 1 reason removed. Oh, that was a mysterious one. This event is called Go Away, and we have a large illustration, and we have I think it's a piece of paper, some letterings on it. Let's see what this is about. You saw a lightly torn up note on the ground while walking around the village. Its contents only have 2 letters, Go Away. What could this mean? Does the villagers want you gone, or are they hiding? Oh, it looks like there's an M here. That should be. Are they hiding something even more sinister? Leave the village immediately. Ignore the message. Why don't we ignore the message? Let's see what happens. Perception check success. Upon closer inspection, you notice that the note was torn from a bigger piece. A villager comes up and says that the note was part of a local festival they have. They give you gift and go on their way. Wow, that was that was pretty good. I'm glad it wasn't anything really bad. But yeah, that was cool. A really cool conclusion. This event is called Jason, and we have an illustration of looks like Jason. Jason, your local butcher, has been acting strange lately. He always wear a mask, and rumor has it that he walks into strange alleys and comes out having very bloody clothes. Is there something more than just bludgeoning dead pigs? I think there should be a question mark at the end of that. Let's see. Confront him in the alley, call the police. Let's confront him. Let's see what's up. Ooh, failure. Jason's horrifying figure makes your brain assume the worst. You stand silently in horror while he slashes pieces of meat from you don't know where the origin is from. We have a lot of experience at it, but we have 4 reason removed. Wow, this was a good one. I really like the illustration and the conclusion. All right, come across a custom enemy, Officer Mayima, and he has 20 HP. Looks like he can take 3 stamina away from us, 20 power. And yo, I love this illustration. And look at this eye patch, pretty detailed features. All right, let's fight him. Ooh, that hurts. Let's try again. right, we got him. Okay, we got a custom enemy called Pale Lady, and wow, this is a very, very grotesque looking lady. Very detailed though. And let's see, 22 HP, 2 all, both stamina and reason. I think Doom too, if I clearly recall. But let's try to defeat her. Okay, it's just stamina and reason. This event is called Blind Wisdom, and we have a illustration of a guy. He looks tired out of his mind. Usan, one of the village monks who lost his sight at an early age, has begun to see and hear from time to time creatures he could have never imagined, not even in his worst nightmares. He decided to do a little interview to help him and see if anything that Usan sees and hear can help you on your current investigation. Oh, okay, let's start the interview and see what happens. Oh, wow. Knowledge check success. The interview went smoothly. You notice that Usan was uncomfortable during some questions, but kept calm the entire time, trying to not push the monk. You made the necessary notes and decided to leave Usan in peace. After the respective bows, he says, "Please, save our land. I beg of thee." You assure him that everything is going to be all right before leaving. Ooh, and we get a holy candle. And we also get 5 experience, and that's it. Wow, this was an interesting one. So if you want to check out these mods and also gain the knowledge to create your own World of Horror mods, be sure to go to the World of Horror Discord server that is in the description section of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and feel free to follow me on Twitch and on Twitter. Hey, if you like this video, watch some more.